apparently.
I mean, to our understanding of what
to
we
our
currently
understanding,
know,
yeah, but
yeah.
I mean,
Damn,
even
she's
that
hot.
way it'd be. Bro, she's probably 12. What the fuck you?
This is Genshin Impact, and people spend way too much money on this game. As the newest addition to the waifu gambling genre of games, Genshin Impact was brought to my attention by, funnily enough, this advert at a local train station. And after playing the game for 20 to 30 hours, I can safely say that, yeah, it's kinda addicting, but it's not that addicting, okay? Because I was enjoying the game, I decided to check on YouTube if people were into the game as much as I am, and spoiler alert, they are. After checking out more of the content that people were making and watching for this game, I started to realize that people are taking this game way too seriously. In case you don't know, Genshin Impact at its core is a free-to-play single-player action RPG. There is a co-op mode with up to 4 players, but it's pretty restrictive, so you don't have access to a lot of the activities in the game.
Okay,
Wait, if
do
I
it again.
just started?
Okay.
Nice.
Be ready. No one's ready for this. Drop attack on the bow.
Oh, you comboed me. I didn't know that when I started the game. I thought it was an MMO, because everything from its combat and open world design to crafting and character progression just seemed like it was supposed to be an MMO and someone just forgot to program that in. And I feel like the online community perfectly mirrors that. People are spending hundreds and even thousands of dollars on this single player game. Like there's a need to quickly get the best character and weapons or you'll fall behind everyone else, which just doesn't even make sense because it's a single player game. Now, you can argue that people only do this because the game also falls under the Gacha game category, which is true. Some people might do it just for the collection aspect. But even then, the abundance of character build videos where the goal is to get the most damage, that shows off the best characters, the best weapons and items in the game, creates this weirdly competitive atmosphere in this highly uncompetitive game. The reason why I'm even talking about this in the first place is that people who are new to the whole gacha thing might just get the wrong impression of how to play this game. They think that you have to spend money to get all those flashy characters just because that's what everyone else is doing. So this will be a PSA for mostly new players, but there's also a little lesson for people who are already playing the game, which is take your time. Don't rush through the game. Don't play 8 hours a day, you'll run out of content very soon and get burnt out. There will be updates in the future to bring you more content, which might even include new regions for the game, but that is only if the game maintains a healthy player base. If you get bored after rushing through the game in a couple of days and stop playing, the devs might get frustrated seeing the player numbers dwindle and decide to just ditch the game. This is an extreme case scenario, yes, but it has happened enough times before to just rule out that possibility. And new players, you really don't have to spend any money on this game. I haven't done it yet, I'm having a lot of fun with the like 11 characters that I've gotten so far from just playing free to play, and so can you. Now, despite everything I've said until now, I might just go ahead and spend some money on this game very soon. You see, I'm not trying to tell you that you shouldn't spend money on this game, but rather be clever on when and why you do it. I've been having fun with this game for a good number of hours, and now I'm willing to support the developers. This is a free-to-play game after all, so they kinda need some money along the way to keep adding to this game. Thankfully, there are 2 great ways to do so, that don't include $1,000 less in your bank account and already owning 80% of the playable characters right after the tutorial mission. At the moment there is a pack for around $5 available in the in-game store that will give you a good amount of the game's premium currency every day over the next 30 days as long as you log in. This will give you reason to come back to the game later on if you maybe don't have that much more to do in the world but still want, some of those fancy characters. And yes, this game also has a battle pass, of course. But you'll only unlock the battle pass once you've reached a certain level, which means you'll have played the game for a certain amount of time beforehand, and then you can make the choice of purchasing it or not. Which I think is a very good implementation of a battle pass, by the way. So, the too long didn't give a shit version of this video is chill out you fucks, and also love her or hate her, but Barbara's ass do be kinda tight though.